Hi, welcome to Gary's Hobby Studio. In this video, this is part 3 of my server room floor rebuild. Slowly getting there, and you'll see in the video some great, wonderful things that are gonna happen. And here it is. Welcome to Gary's Hobby Studio, a little temporary little video. It'll be tacked on to the server room build, but I got my Lyman reloading press in on Saturday, and I took the time, picked up some stuff to counter bore. I don't know what the hell it's called. I'd have to look it up. Sink the holes in for that there. Mounted it to this Cobalt fold-upable workbench. This is where my reloading is going to be temporary till I get that squared away over there after I get the room done. But this way I can reload some bullets, test stuff out when I'm not doing the floor, because it just depends on my mood. Which, I mean, I want to get it done, but you know, it's going to take some time. So I got the press all configured. I just got to clean and lube this first before I start running stuff through. But as you can see, it actually worked pretty good. It's holding pretty good, and believe me, there's not enough weight in this box to countersink this thing, because this thing's like either solid steel or iron or something like that. So pretty much I've got it set up, just got to connect a few other pieces. Hopefully they will all fit. I know this primer catcher has to sit somewhere. I think it probably sits down, yep, right there. So there's that. I already screwed the handle in, but I think there's a nut that's got to go on the end, which is in this bag of stuff here, which I don't know. Hang on a second. Here's all the stuff, because there's the nut for it to hold the handle on, and a bunch of other things. This is to protect myself in case if the primers explode, because if one goes off, they all will. Here's some primer pickup tubes, I want to say. One's for small primers, one's for large primers. And then this is the part to go here to actually where I can prime the new, I wish this thing would focus, because this is my phone, it's not my thing, my regular camera. But yeah, this goes in here, so that way it loads the primers in, and it can prime the shells as I'm decapping them. So pretty much that's my temporary reloading base. I mean, I'll probably be doing it in the house, and that big Craftsman box there is what it's going to be stored in, so that way, you know, it doesn't get any moisture because it has a nice rubber seal. It's going to be somewhere down in the basement. That way, all I have to do is grab a silica gel pack, throw it in here. It'll absorb the moisture so that this thing doesn't rust. So that's all I have for right now, other than the server room, which will be coming up next. Either this video is going to follow, either be before or after that. So that's all for this part. And these boxes, and you know, once I get this stuff off and all this little bit left here, I can move this desk out of here. I already moved the small dresser that was there. And if you look, I don't know how well you could tell because of me, but yeah, the floor leans this way. Part of it due to that spot right there. And I just noticed this, that it kind of leans this way too, because if you look, it's narrow up there, and then it gets bigger there, goes smaller because of the larger desk, and it's the same thing there. So pretty much this whole floor has to be, like, hopefully I can level it as best I can. I have to move this stuff upstairs and set it upstairs because I really don't want to pack this stuff up. I just got to clear off a space on the dining room table. But other than that, it's getting there. Hopefully, I want to say in the next, week or two, all this, including this here, should be gone. I'm hoping. because most of the stuff I'm going to have to put upstairs. This cabinet, I don't know if I'm going to put it somewhere in the basement here, if I can, or put it out in the garage. I haven't decided, but let's see if I can throw a little light on out here. But there's most of the stuff some of the stuff that was there. I want to try to leave room for working with the wood and everything here. Just depends on how everything goes. But yeah, this is pretty much, you know, stuff that I'll have to definitely sort through and get rid of once I get the floor finished. Oop. I got to get rid of this cardboard here, and I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I don't know if I'm going to keep any of this. I might keep the shelves because I could probably use those in my current rack, but I don't know if I'm going to keep this one because, I mean, I've had it for a while since her friend passed away because he gave it to us prior to him passing, and yeah, it's hard to say if I want to keep that or not. It's a Telco rack. It's a single. It's not a 4-post rack. It's a 2-post rack, and not like you can't connect servers to it. You just need the right equipment. It's just I don't know if I'm going to have the room because, I mean, you know, as you can see from all this, there's a lot of stuff that's here. You know what I mean? And, I mean, I know that once I get that last UPS done right there, but the only thing is, I've already got this rack spaced here, and I'll be putting my trinkets from those totes back there unless I can find another place. And I don't want to put them in the attic because if I put stuff in the attic, I may as well just throw it out in the trash, just because with the heat and the moisture up there, the stuff will get ruined because those totes are not watertight. But you know, here's a lot of my extra stuff plus my basing material because I picked up a lot of stuff when the store was going out of business, and that's why you see like a metric ton of crap there. Plus I have a metric ton of crap inside of here that I have to pull out, move the cabinet, and then put it back in. That's why I don't know where I'm going to put it, because a lot of it's acrylic and I don't want it to freeze out in the garage there. And I'm not going to put space heaters out there because that's just way too... that would just run up my electric bill way too much, and I don't want to cause a fire or anything like that. So, but yeah, that's pretty much this update for this week. Like I said, hopefully in the next few weeks you'll see a lot less stuff in here and everything. And I don't know if I can show you this since all that stuff's out of there. But as you can see, the door is kind of pushed out there, and that's because of right here. I don't know if you can see the floor bouncing up and down, but like it's solid here and it's weak here. I wonder if that's wood. Let's find out. Oh, I'll need the light. Let's see. Yeah, that's wood, and then everything else is particle board. So they put wood in some spots, but not in everywhere. That makes no flippin' sense. Oh. Yeah, so this floor is going to be fun to work on here in the next couple of weeks. I want to start working on it soon. I got a friend that's gonna, from work, that's going to come over. I helped him out with some stuff. He's going to come over and help me move my desks here and everything, and I have to change this channel. So anyways, yeah, he's going to help me move like all these desks, so hopefully, like I said, once I can get all the crap out of the way, get the bookcase out of the way, I have to bring some tarps down so that I can set a lot of the stuff. The nice thing is the desks will be easy to stack out there because I can take the top off of this. The hutches are the pain in the butt because they don't come apart as easy as those do. And I'll show once I get the this one off here that there's a chunk taken out of one of the boards, and that's why I have to be careful with it, because I don't think I can get parts for this, and I don't have the model number of it and stuff like that, and Sawyer Woodworking doesn't make these, and I really don't want to buy a new one, because if I do, I'm just going to have to buy a whole new set of stuff, which probably may help with organization. May not, it may be worse, who knows. I mean, these desks have survived quite a few moves, and like I said, I really don't want to replace these unless I absolutely have to. And I would love to find something comparable to these, but I have yet to find anything similar to this. So, but yeah, okay, that's a good... Alright, so as you can see, it's going to be very entertaining to fix this floor. It's pieced together like the plywood underneath the new plywood that the installers, when they did our roof a few years ago, told us that, you know, that's the way it was. Everything was all pieced together. So I also want to put a dryer vent in the glass block here to vent my current spray booth and future spray booth out the window. That way I can airbrush over here, not have to worry about the paint hitting anything behind it because of the way that is right there. Hopefully once I can get the floor level and all this stuff's level, I'll know how big of a desk I can either A, build, or B, buy, depending. I'm hoping I can buy something. We'll see. And I also want to fix the light up above. That's why I changed the height of this, because I want to change that light there to an LED light and have it recessed in so it's not hanging down. That way it's less likely I'll be carrying something in, and if it's too high, it won't bang into it, hopefully. Just a thought. Other than that, that's all for part 3. I'm hoping next week there'll be a lot less stuff in here, and I'll be hoping to start working on the floor the week after, if not the week after that. But it's definitely coming soon that you'll actually see the floor. You'll see the room empty and me starting to tear up the floor. I might even film me actually doing stuff. So other than that, have a good day, guys.